And on today's episode of Explored, we visit the Laķe Pitch Lake Museum.
I'm footloose and free. Just follow me, and you'll see, you and me, it's so good to be footloose and free. I wander around through country, seaside and town.
Hey guys, so we are in the heart of Laķe, and we are at one of the 7 wonders in the world, the Laķe Pitch Lake. Alright, so I'm just gonna flip it so you guys can see. Alright, so this is a sign right at the entrance, guys. Just a little rundown about what the Pitch Lake is and a little history. Alright, so getting a little background history of this structure here. You said it was a phone booth?
Yeah, it used to be a phone booth. It used to be on the top of the hill, put it on there.
Right.
And because of the movement of the earth and thing, because you're on the pitch lake,
Yeah.
it slowly took it from where it is and drifted all the way down to where you see it is right now.
Oh, okay.
That is the
That's
land movement
very
that caused that.
wow. Now, that's an interesting piece of history right there, guys. Alright, one of the wonders of the natural world, guys. Seen right here. Wow. These are like actual artifacts that the first people used to use. Look at that. You see, the very first people have a story that after dying, the souls of the children of Irie return as hummingbirds, perhaps giving rise to the fable that this island is the land of the hummingbirds. How interesting is that? Wow. Look at this. Look at all of these little artifacts, guys. Wow. All of the little remnants from way back. This is so interesting. The first people, scenes of domestic. Oh God, that's not.
Yeah. I don't know who it is.
Laķe in the early 19th century. Trip down memory lane. Wow. Let's look at this. Manual labor utilizing hand picks broke up the pitch, which was then transported on the heads of workers, either with or without wicker baskets. Wow, look at this. My gosh. Ooh, what is this? Kerosene oven. This portable oven could be placed on top of a hot plate. It has a glass window in the front and was very popular for use in rural areas. In Trinidad, geologists would travel with this type of oven into the bush while conducting field research, but it was also popular with housewives. Yet another useful application of paraffin, kerosene, or pitch oil as we know it in Trinidad and Tobago. Look at that. Street lamp, corner, Shakan, and Independence. Look at all of these different street lamps. Wow. Lighthouse, Port of Spain. All of these vintage lamps that they used to use. Cast iron street lamp outside of the cathedral in the Immaculate Conception in Port of Spain. Oh, look at this building. Wow, this is nice. Okay, I think I got this.
Some of these pots and things probably was found right in the pitch lake here.
Yeah. All right, so a selection of objects found in the pitch lake. From time immemorial, the pitch lake at Laķe has been known to hold various objects captive within its depths. From time to time, these objects find their way naturally to the surface. Seen here are a group of ceramics lost in the lake perhaps over 100 years ago and brought to the surface as a result of the natural action and movements of the pitch lake. So the pitch lake had some famous visitors over the years, I'm thinking. Yeah.
From the Queen.
Yeah, look. Princess Marina. Huh. Alright, map of Laķe and Guapo wards showing major estate boundaries, early wells of Trinidad, Lake Petroleum, and the Pitch Lake area. Building the roadways of the world. So you see, digging, transporting, and shipping the pitch all over the world. Mortars are carved out of solid tree trunks of local hardwood and used as a much cherished household utensil for the grinding of a variety of foods. Look at that. This is a coal pot. Fueled by coal, this type of stove was widely used before the kerosene or paraffin stove was even invented. Wow. Right, this here is a grinding stone. Grinding stone such as this was thought to originate in India and to have been brought here by the earliest indentured laborers. Used in households to grind masala or grain, they were also sought after as magical implements and thunderstones. Oh my, this is a kettle. Charcoal iron Vulcan, the god of fire. Early 19th century model used by household slaves to press sheets, pillowcase, tablecloths, and white khaki drill suits. Look at that. Wow. That is crazy. Plates. Okay, this is a Roneo rotary stencil duplicator 1913, A prepared stencil was attached to the exterior of the perforated hollow metal drum. As the drum was turned, ink was extruded through the stencil to sheets of paper fed under the drum.
You had to go outside and then to see the front.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like a printer now?
Yeah.
Alright, pressure stove. Portable stove. What is that? Wow.
Prepared now for tourists, right?
Underwood typewriter in the 1920s. How cool. Okay, this is scientific equipment found at Vesini.
You take up a tennis board.
What is that? Sir Walter Raleigh and his son Watt. Raleigh was accompanied by his son Walter on the expedition to Trinidad and later to the Orinoco River in search of El Dorado. Watt Raleigh, as young Raleigh was known, was killed during the encounter with a Spanish musketeer on the banks of the Orinoco River. Look at that now. Way.
The river running from Trinidad to Venezuela.
I wonder if that's real. What's that? It's like a real block?
What, the gold?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's... Accessible. Even here, so could I take some chairs and benches and some food? Oh, that'd be real nice.
You can see the lake itself.
Yeah, but you have to, I remember until a young man, everybody first was go there, and you had to develop
A relationship
with. On the next episode of Explored,
Okay.
We're pulling up. You're pulling the lever from up.
pulling, so the tank was well above it, so it just was
Right,
there.
right.